So what's good, guys? So before I get right into it, because I'm gonna get into it fast so that nobody leaves, so they can hear my point, is that first things first, if you're easy to offend, then you might as well just leave. Because I'm gonna title this the most controversial video I'm gonna be making. You might as well just leave. If you're one of the people who believe My Hero girls are trash or are like whatever, right? You might as well just leave. Because I'm gonna get into that, and I don't want to see you in my comments talking shit because you can't handle it, even though it's a fact. So I think we've all heard for a while about My Hero women, and do y'all remember One Piece? Because I remember there was this one video, and you can go back to my other videos. They're pretty cringy, but you can go back to them, and you will see I was talking about this like girl that was like talking about One Piece and how bro Oda like he flunky he don't listen to his female fans, and I touched up upon that, and I said that exactly what Oda was doing was right. I mean, when you have a demographic, you have to go towards that, right? Like, so it's shown as for young like males and shit, right? And I feel like to me, I could have ended it there, and I was up until my brother was talking to me. Um, I started to realize he had a point. So, if you don't know, My Hero, I feel like to me, I've seen a lot about My Hero in like One Piece and like Naruto and like all of that about like, oh, like the women in there are trash and like how fucking disgusting. And like I said, I touched upon another thing too about how like, oh, well, when there's a anime or a manga made for females, they don't complain. And look it, I'm not here to hate on women because not all women are the same. But these fucking dumbasses who continue to make videos about oh how they're sexist, and to be honest, you might think oh well, this guy's not watching. I genuinely watch those videos just to hear the dumbasses because I don't know about you, but that shit's fun for me. But it's mainly about My Hero whenever I see someone talking about it. But my brother brought up a good point. You see, have any of you seen or I mean heard of this like new movie called Barbie? You probably have. I mean, it was all around and everybody knew of it. And you've probably already seen the videos of like Barbie is sexist and shit, right? And I mean, I kind of agree in a way, but we're not gonna get into that. That could be for a different video. But I know you've seen that video, right? I mean, you've seen Barbie, right? And if you haven't watched it, it literally doesn't matter. We all know Barbie is towards young girls, right? I mean, it's not gonna be for middle-aged men, right? I mean, come on, like that's just like something you just automatically think of. You're like, yo, that's Barbie. That's for young girls, right? And no one bats an eye, no one gives a flat fuck because it's made for women, right? Or not even just women, young girls, right? Yeah, if you're like a woman, you're probably not gonna give a flat fuck either, right? Because it's towards young girls. And my brother said that. He started saying exactly what I'm about to say now, but it got me even thinking, why the fuck do people get so fucking bloody pressed about fucking shonen when shonen is directed towards young boys? It's like when boys do it, it's fucking wrong, right? And my brother also brought up another point, and you probably say, bro, your brother be saying the whole thing, and technically yes, but he's just not making the video about it. I am. Brother brought up another good point. When you look at My Hero, I mean, if you look at my last video, who the fuck has been getting the most screen time? Toga and Ochaku. And unless there's something I don't understand, maybe there's something I don't fucking know, they're females, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure. I'm not even taking a guess here. I'm pretty fucking sure they're actually females. So I remember this one. I don't know, and I'm not gonna say what she looked like, but I know you probably know because you could search up My Hero and be like, My Hero is sexist, like the dumb fucking titles they be making, right? Search that up, and then you will find probably the top one, and it's her bitch ass. Oh, fuck. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just saying that it is her, right? We all know. It has like an Ochaku thumbnail if you're going to go look for that. She says, my hero females like Ochaku were put to the sideline. But now I'm going to get into what my brother just said. Sato. Fuck happened to him? Koji? Do you remember that nigga? Because I don't. I don't remember him. Mizo? I don't fucking remember that bitch. He's gone. You know what I mean? And I like, look, the reason why they're saying this is because they're like, Deku, he gets all the screen, he's the fucking protagonist. Like, who the fuck do you think is gonna get the fucking most, like, screen time? You know what I mean? Like, who do you think is gonna get the most out of it? Obviously, the protagonist. And unfortunately for the females out there who are like, I'm fucking mad, it's a male, unfortunately. No, it's not unfortunate. It's just a male, and unfortunately, you can't handle that fact. My point is, and this is a quick video because I just want people to understand that why the fuck do people get so mad at My Hero or One Piece when it's dedicated towards young males, but when it's, of course, when it's towards young girls, it doesn't fucking matter and nobody talks about it. That's because, and look at, hear me out, males don't give a fuck. They understand the concept that is being brought. I mean, when you look at most of the time, because I forget there was another person, and look at, I said in my last video, I don't remember names, I don't remember nothing, all right? So all I know is that there was this person, I think he was black or something, but he was talking about how it's dedicated to young males, and he was talking about all this, and that. The fact that males can understand that simple concept, it's towards something. So if we're not in that demographic, obviously we're not gonna get it, or we're not gonna like give a flat fuck, right? You know what I mean? But like for some reason, it's always when it comes down to young males, whatever is dedicated to that, like they have, like if you look at Barbie, right? I didn't watch it, so maybe I'm wrong. I'll tell you that, all right? Maybe I'm wrong. Correct me if there's anybody watching. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong about this. Barbie was made for girls, right? And the males in the show are not really the biggest thing, right? Even though I remember there's like one video it said unintentionally was like a male's right or whatever. Anyway, look at the males aren't the biggest thing of it. They're the butt of the joke, getting slammed, have nothing compared to Barbies. Now imagine that was flipped on its head. That's the women. You know how outrageous people would be like going crazy in the streets? That's what I'm talking about. That kind of bullshit that doesn't make any fucking sense. You know what I mean? I feel like to me, personally, I wouldn't have such a problem if people weren't so dumb and so ignorant and so centered that you just took the time, to understand that there's a demographic we're going for here. Why is it so hard for women to understand this? And it's mainly, no, it's not mainly, it is all women. Now, I'm not saying it's all of them. I'm saying that whenever you see one of these videos, it's not by a male. Because I'm pretty sure everybody has got the concept. It is so easy to understand that if it's dedicated to something, it's going to be for that something, right? I'm trying to make a manga myself, and I'm trying to go into Shonen specifically. So I'm not going to be showing all these girly girl stuff. Why? You know what I mean? Because Shonen is advertised to young males. Now, if I do that, I'm just basically killing my career instantly because I'm doing something so goddamn dumb. So that's the end of If You Want to Leave. See you later. But I wanted to say I might make another video because I was watching this thing with my brother, this like female that where she was like fat and shit. And, you know, I'll just say in the next video if I ever make it, because I don't actually know, so don't take me by word, but because I usually don't do that. But if I do make the video, it's going to be about why the fuck are people allowed to just make shit on existing IP. You know, I want to talk about that just really quickly. You know what I mean? Because I'm a talker, but I'm just going to talk about that really quickly. I saw this like fat girl, and she was like Starfire's like daughter. You probably already seen it. How is that allowed? I mean, like, if you got to this far, if there's literally anybody watching, tell me in the comments, how is that able to happen? Just making a story off of an existing IP. Because trust me, if I made my manga, right, and I have it in Shonen and I'm dead, I would have a letter right next to my bed, and so all the fans can know, or I just tweet out on Twitter or something, or what's it called, X now or some shit. I would just tweet out like, "Don't use my IP, you slutty bitch. Don't fucking use my shit." You know what I mean? Don't use it at all. I feel like, to me, how the fuck do you get the rights to use it? When you think about it, it's someone else's IP. Like, who was the first person to create Starfire? Wasn't you? You feel me? So anyway, if I make that video, I guess I might make that video and you could watch it. So see you guys later.